Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans. This is the soap report for March 11th to the 15th for the Bold and the Beautiful. And there's plenty in store this week. You know, Finn and Steffi are gonna work through their Sheila problems, so we'll see if they can make any progress. Also, we'll see scenes with Bill and Luna this week, so that should be interesting. And Thomas is gonna make Hope a new gown. So that sounds romantic. So it's going to be another exciting week. So let's just get right into it. So Finn and Steffi, okay, they're going to kind of work through their Sheila problems, and they're going to try to, fight their demons on this and try to fix the void that is between them. And we've seen Finn now really struggling. We saw Finn have that dream, okay, where he saw what he thinks might have happened, and of course Steffi has been trying to comfort Finn, and Steffi's been trying to, convince Finn that it was self-defense, and Finn knows that, but there's a lot of, psychology involved in this, and it seems like Finn is traumatized. He has this connection to Sheila that he never really fully explored, okay? So we'll have to see how all of this works out, but here's the thing. Finn now is going to hallucinate, and he's going to be freaked out when he can't stop seeing Sheila. So Finn's going to be seeing Sheila now, and he's going to be haunted by Sheila. And this is, very similar to when Liam was haunted by Vinny, and when Liam was seeing Vinny in the mirror, right? And, Liam was really, really freaking out, right? And so it looks like Finn's going to go through the same thing, although Finn isn't responsible or doesn't believe he was responsible, like Liam thought he was responsible for what happened to Vinny, okay? There was a twist in that story, and it turned out that Liam was not responsible for that situation, okay? So will there be a twist in this story with Finn and Sheila and Steffi? Will there be some kind of twist? Could Sheila still be out there? Could she still be alive? Well, that's a good question. When Deacon visited, Sheila, and he looked at her, and he came to grips with losing her. They didn't check the toes, right? Deacon didn't check the toes. Sheila, of course, has 9 toes. So the show not going there could mean that Sheila's still alive, she's out there, or they don't want to confirm that she's gone, because if they did show the toes and there were 9 toes, that could probably be sending a message to us that, okay, that's Sheila and she's gone. But, it doesn't necessarily mean that either. If Sheila is plotting something here and she's using Sugar, okay, as a character who looks just like Sheila, Sheila could have, made it look like Sugar had 9 toes too. Okay, so, but this is all speculation. And at this point though, I think we can accept, at least for the time being, that Sheila is gone, okay? But it's interesting and curious though that the show did not address the 9 toes issue, but maybe they still will at some point. But I think maybe they're moving past that for now, so we'll go ahead and move past that as well, okay? Let's assume Sheila's gone. So now Finn is going to be struggling with these hallucinations and seeing Sheila, and so does this mean Finn is going to go downward into this spiral, maybe in this psychological trauma that he's going through? Where is this going to leave Finn? Lee is a doctor, Finn's a doctor, but Finn's struggling. Lee might be able to recognize what's going on with Finn and get him some help. Is Finn going to become more like Sheila? There's an idea out there that Finn could turn into Sheila and he could become a menace. I don't think that's going to happen, but there could be some demons that Finn is dealing with. And of course, all of this trauma that Finn is going through, it could be leading to, it's leading to more tension between Finn and Steffi, which is opening the door now for Liam. And of course, we saw Liam confront Finn and basically tell Finn that if he's not going to be there for Steffi, then he will, okay? And Steffi is very open to this connection and friendship that she has with Liam. Although Steffi is committed to Finn, her husband, she loves him. But as the tension grows, that could change. So we'll have to see. So Thomas is going to be worried about Steffi's well-being this week too, as she deals with what's going on with Finn and what she's dealing with too, right? With the trauma that she's going through, with the confrontation with Sheila and all of that, okay? And of course, Hope is going to be there for Deacon and worry about his well-being as well. So we'll see more scenes about that. But Finn now is going to continue to struggle with this. He's going to be seeing Sheila, much like Liam was seeing Vinny. So it's going to be really interesting to see what he's going through and how he's going to go through that this week. And if there's any clues too as to where this could go, or if Sheila's still out there, or how this story is going to develop. Okay, now over with Luna. Of course, Luna is feeling really guilty. And of course, Poppy and Zende are trying to encourage her not to tell RJ, right? Well, Luna's gonna feel really guilty, about not telling RJ. RJ's gonna give her praise and talk about how loyal Luna is. And this is gonna make Luna cry. And she's gonna feel so guilty about this. Okay, she's keeping this secret. What's the secret? Of course, the secret is that she cheated on RJ with Zende, but Luna was, under the influence of these special mints of poppies that basically are more than special mints. Okay, and so Luna had no idea. She was hallucinating that she was with RJ, so she has no idea. Of course. Zende is surprised by all this too, so they're dealing with all of that. And of course, Poppy and Zende, there's some chemistry there between them too. So, some fans are wondering if there could be a romantic connection between Poppy and Zende. Of course, Poppy's involved with Bill, so we'll see how that goes. And, Zende, of course, is in love with Luna, and RJ's in love with Luna. And RJ knows how Zende feels about her. And Zende's basically saying if RJ isn't going to be there long term, then he will, be there for her too. So we'll see how that goes. But Luna is really, I think, committed to RJ. And she's going to feel really guilty not telling him. And we'll have to see at some point, the truth is going to come out. And we'll have to see if and when RJ finds out about this and how he's going to react to that, okay? But Luna is also going to have a conversation with Bill this week, and they'll have a nice conversation about parents and children, and Bill's going to offer to be a sounding board for Luna if Poppy can't be. Of course, Luna's dealing with, not being able to trust her mom now because of these special mints that, Luna took by accident. And so, of course, Bill thinks that he could be Luna's father, right? And of course, the show for a while had been hinting that, and kind of hinting that Bill could very well be Luna's father, okay? But there was also that exchange with Finn that Poppy had, and Poppy was looking at Finn through the doorway in the design office at Forrester Creations. What's going on there? I have this theory, and there's a theory out there. It's not my theory, but there's a theory that, that maybe Finn, who was in college at the time, could be Luna's dad, Luna's father. But the show hasn't given us any more hints about that either. So we'll see if they continue to do that or if they don't. We'll have to see. But Bill thinks that he could be Luna's dad. And, so there's definitely a connection there between Luna and Bill too. And Bill, recognizing Poppy and having been with her, years ago at the music festival, there's definitely a timeline makes sense that Bill could be, Luna's father. So we'll have to see about this Luna paternity mystery and see where that goes too. But it should be fun to see if we get more clues this week and see how the story develops. Okay, so now over with Hope and Thomas, Ridge is going to ask Brooke to give more grace to Hope and Thomas's relationship, okay? And Hope is going to try to convince Brooke to, understand the commitment and the care that Thomas has for her. So, of course, Brooke, she's still not willing to, to give, Hope and Thomas her blessing. And Ridge is there. He accepts their relationship. Brooke doesn't, because she's never gonna trust Thomas, and she's always gonna see the worst in Thomas. Okay, I don't know. about the Xander situation. I don't think we're going to see him again. It looks like that storyline could be concluded. The idea that more people know about what happened with Emma could definitely hurt Thomas. But it looks like that is maybe, shelved for now. But Ridge is going to try to get through to Brooke, and Hope's going to try to get through to Brooke to accept this relationship, okay? And also, Ridge is going to try to get Thomas to be more bold, and act more boldly about his love and commitment to Hope. And Thomas is going to design a new gown, a new dress for Hope. So, that sounds romantic and exciting. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll see if Hope is getting closer to saying yes, right, to Thomas's proposal. Thomas proposed, and he proposed a second time. And Hope, she's just not ready, but it looks like she's getting closer to that. So we'll have to see. But Hope and Thomas will reminisce about their time in Rome. And they'll have a nice, Italian dinner, reminiscing about their time in Rome. Of course, Rome is where Hope and Thomas kissed, and Liam saw it. And that led to the dissolving of Liam and Hope's marriage. And so now Thomas has proposed to Hope, and Hope has not given him an answer, but she is wearing his ring on her neck in a necklace. And she seems to be warming up. So for Thomas and Hope fans out there, it looks like this is going to happen, but we'll see. But they're definitely moving in the right direction. There's more romance there, so that's a good sign. And Thomas is going to be making Hope a new dress, so we'll see how she likes that. But it's going to be another exciting week. There's a lot going on with Finn and Steffi and dealing with Sheila. Finn now is going to be seeing Sheila, and of course that's going to create more conflict, probably. And tension between Finn and Steffi, and we'll see if Finn can stay in the house, because he's having trouble with that. But there's going to be more problems there between Finn and Steffi. I think eventually they're going to be fine, but for now there's going to be some tension, and Liam could be more involved. Hope could be there more for Finn too, so I'll have to keep an eye on that too. But I do think that Hope is getting closer to saying yes to Thomas, but we'll see. The whole Finn stuff, maybe she might take a step back from Thomas. We'll have to see. Ridge is going to try to get through to Brooke. Hope will try to get through to Brooke too. So that's a good sign for Hope and Thomas. That Hope is, speaking, backing up Thomas here too. But it's going to be another exciting week, and we'll see if Luna, comes clean eventually. If she confesses to RJ and how RJ reacts to it. That's probably going to be in the near future, or maybe in the next month or two. We might see something like that happen. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot of excitement going on. So stay tuned for another exciting week. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.